So here we have a sales dashboard of a client. It's actually a fictitious client with sales information modeled on how my clients actually provide information. These numbers are just fictitious. It's not a specific company or a client. It's just a model based on the kind of work that I do. So here we will see that there is the total sales for the year, which is 4.1 million. Total units that's produced for the year, 37,000 units. The company has 11 employees and their customers is 7. Over here, on this table, we can see that the total sales for ABC was 950,000 and 10,000 units were produced. And so we can carry on. These are all the clients and the total sales and the total volume or quantity in terms of units that's been produced, and it's sorted from top to bottom. Over here we've got the total sales value by product. You can see that flour is the biggest seller in terms of products, and cones is the least with 300,000. This graph or chart shows the sales contribution by product. Again, flour is 1.1 million and that contributes 26.5% to their total sales. And then the cones, which is the smallest one, there's no leader there, but it shows you if I stand on it. And that's the nice part of this interactive dashboard. When you stand on that part of the chart, it then shows you that they are doing 250,000 Rand in sales for the cones, which contributes 6% to their total sales. Over here, we've got a chart that shows the contribution by customer. ABC is the largest customer that contributes 22.89%. DEF is the second largest with 21.69%, and I can see that GHI is also at the same level, also 21.69%. And then if we go there to client PQR, they are the lowest, they're 300,000 Rand, they contribute 7.2%. This is the total sales value by sales rep. So this is showing the sales that's been generated by the specific rep. So this rep did 1.4 million Rand in sales, Gerd did 1.2, Lewis did 300,000. This is the sales trend by product. This chart shows all products. So we can see if we look at the trend, it's up and it's down at there and it goes up at this level. So we can see the trend is upward. So their sales is increasing overall. Now the nice part of this interactive chart or dashboard is if I click here on this bar, all the charts are changing on the dashboard. So what it does now, it shows us that DEF, GHI and PQR is buying flour, or we've sold flour to those customers. This is the sales we've generated with this product from those three customers, 1.1 million or 11,750 units. And if we go here, it shows the contribution of 1.1 million, 26.5%. You'll remember when we looked at everything, the contribution was 26.5%, but this shows you the 1.1 where it comes from. Then over here, it shows you again the contribution. Who is the customers that bought it? We know it's DEF. There they are. And they bought 900,000 Rand worth of this product. And then the one here, which is DEF, contributed 21.69%, and this one contributed, I don't know why this is not changing now, it's supposed to indicate GHI, the 700,000 that they contributed. Then over here is the total sales value by sales rep. Here we can see Daniel sold 100,000, Gerd 700,000 and Lewis 300,000. And so you can actually see then which customer or which rep did which customer. You will see that Daniel did DEF and Ger did GHI and Lewis did PQR. And then here we can see the sales trend for this product line. It went up and then there's a massive decline. That's the trend. So this just to show how you can play with this, and I can select any product, and the moment I select that product, all the charts are changing based on my selection. And that's when I want to drill down and understand a little bit more of each of the specific lines or whatever the case may be. If I then click on that area of the chart again, everything goes back to the full dashboard. Now if I go to the employees section or tab, it then shows me all the information with regards to the reps. This is the percentage of reps that I have that are female in my business. That's 36.3%, and this is the men is 63.64%. Here we can see where are the reps located, in which country, and the names of those reps, and whether they are female or male, and how many are there. In this case, we've got 11. So if I then click on Canada, so the interesting part is you will see now here the chart or the map is indicating the whole world. If I select Canada, it's going to change now to Canada. It will bring up the North American part. That shows me there is Libber, and he's a male, and that's one rep in that area. But that just shows you how this map is changing again based on your selection here. So if I go to Australia and I select Australia, the map will then update, and as you can see there, it goes to Australia. It highlights Australia like here. And if I then click again on Australia, the map should then go back to the entire world. So now last tab is the sales tab, which is also connected to a map, and this is showing our sales value by country. So it shows here that South Africa is our largest contributor to sales of 2.7 million, which contributes 66.27%. And obviously United States is at 14.46%, or then 600,000 Rand. Again, you can see it highlights all the areas, all the countries where we are situated, where we have sales. Here we can see the client and the country in which that client is situated, and the number of clients in that country. Here we've got ABC is in South Africa, so we have the 6 clients in this case. So this is just to show you what these maps can do. So you will remember that I've told you before that you have an interactive dashboard that you can play with. Now in this case, if I select this pie chart and I select only South Africa, you will see that it brings up only South Africa and the 3 clients I have in South Africa, and immediately it only brings up South Africa on the map. If I clear this again, I just click on that bar and it will bring up the whole world again for me. So if I then select, so let's say United States, it will immediately highlight United States for me on the map. It gives me an indication where's my sales in the world coming from. So this is the interactive map process. So this entire dashboard is connected to a SQL database, and that SQL database is a relational database. So it's got tables, employee table, sales table, customer table, etc. Each table consists of fields and records, and that's where you update that data, and that will then update through to the dashboard. So once you bring in new data into the database, automatically this dashboard then updates. Now this is just an example. From here you can add more tabs, like there you can add more tabs. You can bring in more KPIs that you want to measure, so you can move up this and bring in three elements here at the bottom that you want to measure, but what we do is we check to see what is it that's required, and then based on that, that's where we then design the KPIs. So I hope it gives you a better idea of what we work with, how we design these dashboards. And from in that database, there's one central database administrator that administrates that database. So there's nobody that can add information without authorization. They need to log in with the password, and data is then edited or imported into that database in order to have the information correct and to ensure data integrity. It's not an Excel sheet where people can select and change numbers, and today the dashboard looks like this and tomorrow it's going to be different. There's a strict process to ensure that the data is correct and maintained all the time. So this is just an idea to show you what an interactive dashboard looks like and what we can build for you. Thank you very much.